Hello, chat. Look at the lighting. It's so bad. It's not plugged in. Gotta fix this. Oh! How do we like that, chat? That's a lot better. That's so much better. All right, we gotta change this thumbnail. Even though it's very good, it is just misleading. Hello, welcome. Welcome. We're going to be building these sets soon. I just gotta get a proper thumbnail so it's not a mess like the one that you probably saw. My voice is a little raspy. I have no clue as to why. I just got over a cold, but thank you for coming in. We'll get started here soon. It's going to be a quicker stream today, but that's not a bad thing. It's just, we're working on stuff. And then if we notice, the Creel house is in the background because I brought it to college like a dumbass. It was a choice, but happy with that choice. That's a flex. Nintendo Switch and the Creel house just sitting in the background. Wild. Do we want music? Not really. Not really. I'm going to be watching some videos while we wait. Let's see if this sticks. Oh no, it does. That's actually one of the best. Hey guys, welcome in. I didn't set this right. Gonna be building some Lego sets today. How fun. I'm excited for the battle packs for sure. This one I'm honestly more excited for because it's said one for a while, even though it just came out. But more excited for the Mandos. We'll get there. Hello, testing. Okay, good. There's audio. Let me know when we're ready, chat. Send some messages. Oh, my Switch has to update. I'm scared I didn't save. I did. Oh, wow. Chat. Who's here? Anyone here? Oh, shoot. No, my Switch. Hello, welcome. Welcome in. We'll start soon. We will be starting soon. I just want to wait for my videos to pop off, which they might. And then we get to go from there because it's going to be a quick stream. I'd rather have some people to talk to while we build. So that's my plan. Might be a minute or two, but we will get started here soon. Hopefully I don't forget I'm streaming, which I shouldn't. But we're here, ready to go. What are we? Oh my god, my video's at 2 whole views, guys. The good one, not the good one. Do I do another? Heads up, so no style. I don't know what I'm talking about. To be totally honest, I'm just kind of yapping. Oh, I can't click on my stream, but I can on my. Why can't I click? Ah! Wow, the new. I got a thingy and it's already broken. I'm kidding, it's not. I just had it upside down. It just doesn't have a locking mechanism, which is shitty. Okay. So it has to be up. That. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Nice, dude. Nice. We will be getting going soon. Sooner than later. Thank you. If you want me to get going right now, I absolutely can. Just waiting for the short to, go up a little bit. But you never know. Playing Legends ZA while I'm waiting. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. We will get started soon. These are the only good sets right now. The other sets are too expensive, or I just don't need them. I have the Mandalorian one. I don't want the 18 plus sets right now. I don't like them as much. I like the play sets more because they just look better, if that makes sense. And I like the Mandalorians. I'm one of these Mandalorians for a long time, so I just wanted to get them. Even though the visors kind of suck, they're just Mandalorians and they're really cool. I wanted to get that one, but I'm gonna wait for it to go on sale. I already have a Cad Bane because I have Cad Bane's Justifier, so I don't really need it yet. But I'll get it at some point. Thank you, much appreciated. Yeah, that one easily my best video on my channel. I want to do something else like it in the future, but it's hard since I'm in college. But you never know. We might do. I like the 2x style, like just putting 2 sets together because it's manageable for most people. Even though that's $300 in Lego, it's still manageable. We can probably get going. I'm assuming the shorts are doing a little bit better. I don't know what happened in the first one. My voice kind of acted up. Okay, yeah, we can get started. You guys want to get started? We can get started. I can set my switch down for now. All right, what do we get started with? Chat, which one? Harry Potter or Star Wars? The 2x ATTE would be good. I'm just curious on what I would make with it. Because I could do the AT. I could make a bigger ATTE. I don't know how I would, though. That would be cool. Yeah, I have 3 ATTEs, so that's not a bad idea. I like that one. I could do that. Ooh, my phone's falling. I don't know how. It's not supposed to be. Why? My phone's not supposed to fall. Sorry, I set it up on a new stand, and it's already breaking. I don't know how that. Okay, we good to go? I know that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why I don't know if I want to. Tons of people have already done it. Yeah, that'd be pretty big. It just I don't have two justifiers. I only did this two Star Destroyer because I was planning on buying two anyway. But I don't know. I might be able to get a justifier for cheap. But that's a summer project. We will do Harry Potter first. We'll do Harry Potter first. Have that in the background, and then put the box in the background in a second. Where are my keys? So I can cut the box open. They're somewhere. We have in my mail key. Here we go. Mail key. Open this guy up. Yeah, wasn't 100% planning on going live, but we're here. We're ready. So. I don't want to destroy the box because this box is too easy to destroy. Yeah, I've seen that. The 2X one was very difficult. It was very hard. Because Lego has a system for the Star Destroyers to where you can only do it at like one size. This box is really, they must have done something with seals is different. But it's like you can only do it at a certain size because how it connects just doesn't work at different scales. Like you can't just do it at any length. You only have very specific lengths that you can do it at. And I had to do a really weird technique to make it to where I could get it at the right length. But, you know, still, plastic bags, 2026. Yeah, it's hard. Okay. My box kind of broke. I'm a little annoyed. But at least it's the back. Okay, put that there. And then little instructions. I have the entire castle wave that will be coming out on my channel in just over a month. The entire new castle except for the January stuff because I haven't been able to update it yet. Yeah, it's very cool. That I only really wanted the castle sets. I'm like, oh, it won't be that bad. I don't even want to know how much I spent on Harry Potter. It's too much. I like this set a lot though because you get tons of good figs. The Death Eaters are great because they're mostly expensive right now. Harry's great because you can army build him because this is the battle where they all take Polyjuice Potion and they're all the exact same. Wearing let's Harry Potter with the same outfit like 10 times over. So it's literally a set where you can fully army build it except for Hagrid. But having too many Hagrids is not a bad thing because that's one of those figs that is not harder to get, but it's just one of those figs. The clothes were the same, I think, if I'm right, but which I might not be, but because I remember in Deathly Hollows they all wore the same stuff to hide from the Death Eaters. Okay, that hand can move. Yeah, I might be wrong though. I don't know. That's just what I remember from the movie, but in the book it probably is different. There's Hagrid. Kind of annoyed he doesn't come with his umbrella, but it's fine. I don't see anywhere in here. Oh, this Harry Potter's cool though. I like the older Harrys. I wish there's leg printing though, because it's just too simple. Even if it's just something like a very simple leg printing, I like them better, but still very cool. They should have had Hedwig in the set. That would have been nice. Yeah, just something. But it's not like it's a bad figure at all. It's a very good Harry. The printing seems a little weird. Like I don't know. It's not that weird, but it like the black just seems thick. I don't know. I might mention that because that's not odd, but it's different. All right, this will be a quick bike build, but I don't know. I'm happy they made this because this is a set people have wanted for a while, even at this scale. I wasn't around for the Harry Potter CMF. I was not a fan of Harry Potter at that point. I mean, I was, but I just refused to watch the movies because I know if I would want to buy every single Lego set they've ever made. That's kind of where I'm at now. I love the movies, but I want all the Lego sets. I knew it'd be a problem, and that's why I didn't watch Harry Potter. But here we are. But the Marvel CMFs for sure. Those are absolutely amazing. Like the Marvel theme has so much opportunity, and they just keep messing it up. But I mean, it's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world because this year they're doing better. But yeah, I want some of the Harry Potter ones because there's some cool ones, but a lot of them are just the basic minifigs. I mean, there's some different ones like they wouldn't do in sets, but most are pretty basic. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but they're older too. There's a newer style for Harry Potter. It's weird. It's not crazily new, but there's a small notable difference with the figs. Like hair pieces are different. I don't know. A vibe is different. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I have like half the Spider Verse ones. Um, I didn't want all the I couldn't. Well, I basically got all the ones I wanted and then went from there. And I got lucky too because I literally the only ones that I found were the ones I wanted. I just don't have all the generic ones and then Peter B. Parker, which I don't really care about. I just don't care about the fig. I have all the main characters. They're fun. I bought the old two Marvel ones, like the whole thing, which was hard to get. But Series 2 was really good for Marvel. That was a really good one. Most of the figs are amazing. I love the X-Men, especially the Wolverine fig. It's so good to have it. It's the one X-Men fig I brought because how good it is. But this is like the best X-Men minifigure they've ever made, by far. It's so good. The dual mold legs, arm printing, waist. This one kind of sucks. They messed up the print on the legs, so I might get a new one. But at this point, I don't know where I'd find one without buying one. But it's fine. Great fig though. Yep, the mansion's so cool. It's a little small, but it's cool. Especially for like $330. And it's very small compared to other modulars, which are just these huge builds. And especially the Daily Bugle, that set was like 300 and that was like $300 when it came out. It's crazy. It's 350 now, but it's just insane like how big that set was compared to the X-Men Mansion, how tiny it is. Yeah. I love it. It was one of those sets where I saw it first, was like, I love this set. I think it's cool. It was such a fun build for me personally. Like I love that repetitiveness, especially for that build. The windows were fun. Like that, you got good at doing the windows. It was manageable. It was better than I thought it would be. I liked building the walls up. I don't know how, but I did. I'd build that set again, but a lot harder with a million pieces. Yeah, I got 2 of the Moon Knights. I was very happy with that. The Moon Knight was very cool. Just knowing they haven't done anything else with them in Marvel, because Marvel's doing some questionable things. Lighter on the talking today. I'm a little tired, but we're trying. But go check out some of my new videos. Tons of new Stranger Things videos. I have the comparison coming out this week. I had a problem with it. I uploaded it today, but there's a problem. So I'm re-uploading it at some point tonight. So it'll come out in the next couple days here. Did I get a misprint? No, it's just a different shade. Yeah, I don't know if they will make a season 2. They said they won't. I mean, if enough people say they want it, then they will. But otherwise, it's not going to happen. They've been pretty adamant that they won't. At least right now. It might be a couple of years before they even think about it, but all right. We now have the sidecar. This very simple, very cool. I watch my video. That's one of my better ones. That is one of my better videos. Absolutely watch it. I rewatched it. I liked that. That's like I was able to watch that very well. I liked it, so that's good. Yeah, I would just go for my video. It's short. That says everything you need to know about that set. Basically, only get it if you want the figs. The figs are amazing, though. That's what I recommend, because you're getting a great Anakin and a very, very, very good Ahsoka. So I think it's worth it for those alone, because you haven't gone this good of an Anakin in years. Like since 2014 years. But here we go. Here's the sidecar. I think it's beautiful. I do. I also made a review on that on my channel recently, I think. I got that last summer. This was said I've wanted for a long time, and I just like, screw it. I'm gonna do it. I have working 2 jobs right now, so I did it. It's a beautiful set again. It's huge though, but I love it. That was one of my wish list sets for a long time. Right now I'm really only 1 set away from finishing my entire old wish list of sets. Like, reasonably. It's a 2013 gunship because they refuse to make a new one. That's good. Yeah, I think so. I think it's fine for 300. I bought it used and it's missing a couple pieces, which is manageable, but it sucks. So it's not complete, but it's whatever. I recommend it, though. Yeah. I had a chance to buy the Malevolence, but I don't know. I was stupid. I had so many beautiful sets that I could have bought, but I chose to buy the Star Destroyer, the 2014 one, before the new one was even revealed, so a little annoying. The Star Destroyer and like a Jedi Starfighter and some droid sets. Instead of the Death Star, instead of the Malevolence, instead of a lot of very good sets. But at the time, there was only one Star Destroyer recently, which was the 2014 one. So, could be worse. But, I don't know. I don't regret my decision, but, some better choices could have been made. I will say that much. Also, with this set, you do get 4 different Death Eater options. The Death Eaters have 2 different face prints on each one. So this one has one, and then a second one, and then the other one has 2 separate ones as well. So you could buy a lot of these sets and have tons of different Death Eaters. I mean, there's 4 different. So if you buy 2, you can have 2 different. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I bought some questionable sets when I was little. I'll say that much. Not really questionable, but different. Not as much good sets as I could have. I bought like half the sets, a lot of cheaper sets, obviously, but a lot of sets that aren't worth much, which is fine. And I lost most of them, so I was a very interesting kid when it came to choosing what sets I liked. Death Eater. A stand made out of the Tantifor hallway. I mean, that would be interesting. I'm not gonna say no to that, but I don't know. I feel like it's interesting. Maybe. Yeah, I probably won't make a stand from that, but we'll see. Yeah, that would be hard though, because there's like no interior space at all to that thing. That's the hard part. There's no interior space on there. Yeah, maybe. Might work. You have to really upscale it though, because it's not that big. Like it's big, but it's not that big. Decent idea though. It's a good idea. It'd be very difficult though, because the Boarding Intensive Hallway set is not the smallest set. It has its scale for sure. What about him? Yeah, I have both. Yeah, UCS Django I was very impressed with. It's a very beautiful set. I just can't display it the way I'd want to, which is a little frustrating, but it's fine. Welcome in, guys. Whoa. Yeah, got out of classes like an hour ago. Just got back from the gym, so tired, but we're managing it. Once we're done with this, though, I'm gonna go eat. We're gonna see what food we get today. It's probably gonna be chicken, fries, crappy pizza, sandwiches, and burgers. That's usually what we get every day. If you could only get one, get the Star Destroyer because it's a more iconic ship. But the Light Cruiser is a very good set. It's very simple. I will say it's a very, very simple set, but it is a very good set at that. I like it. It's just not in scale with the Star Destroyer, which is kind of upsetting, but I mean, it makes sense. Doesn't surprise me that much. Not really. I mean, we have like a whole bunch of other stuff, but like for food that we don't have to pay for, that's already included on our plans that we have to have, the food's not great, which is very frustrating. So that's like why I'm in bad moods most of the time here. It's the food more than anything. I mean, it's like there's a cafe, like there's a Starbucks right here. Um, There's a little cafe. The employee there she sucks. She's so like disrespectful to kids. Like I don't know if she's trying to be, but I don't know. Some of the employees here are questionable. All right, we are done with the first set. Very simple. Yeah. I have the entire Hogwarts. Wait, I have all of this except for the new one, but I'm probably buying it at some point. Hey guys, welcome in. Welcome in. We're just building some sets. I have everything here except for like one. Even the up here. I don't have the greenhouse yet though. I'll probably get that at some point. But I'm waiting for this summer to see what they reveal because I can't. There's no room for this in my room at all. Like I can barely hold the main two sets on my shelf at all because it's just on a desk. Like if I had the desk here, I could fit the whole thing, but it is such a big span, so it's hard. Anyway, we can get a move on and go to the next set. Whoa, it's cool they put that on there. Okay, interesting. I'm just looking at the other sets because it shows all the other sets. It's cool. Okay, we were done with the first one. Yeah, I love them. I think it's fine just having the two. Like if you're gonna buy any, just buy those two. You don't need to buy a single other one. They have enough bigs, enough characters. We're gonna do 2 at a time or 1 at a time. I think just 1 is fine at a time. We're gonna put my pieces in the extras cup that I started last semester with the Diagon Alley, which was very fun. It was very difficult in the space, but you know it works. Yeah, yeah. Just with those 2 sets. I mean, well, it's more. It's like 450, I think, with just the 2. Altogether, it's like 1,000, which is gross. But you know, I don't think about how much money I spend on Lego. I just kind of do it. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna try to open these. I hate the thumbtacks instead of tape. You just end up breaking the box. I think they're very good. The Superman commanders are great. I just think they're the wrong color. They should like the maroon brown is a more accurate color. They did something to the new boxes. They're not as easy to open. I mean, they're smaller, so it's harder, but... All right, we have the first battle pack. Let's see how bad these figs actually are. I don't mind. I'm a person that doesn't mind the clones either, so this could be a very good battle pack for me. I might be buying 10 of these. You know what? Making a really cool speeder out of 10 of these, this could be an idea. I'm not mad about that idea. Might do that here. Because I already have 2. Just need 8 more. I'll need a small base plate to hold everything, but that can go there. We're going to look at the pieces and see if it's even possible to make a set like that. Interesting. That is definitely a hot take. I'll say that much. I don't mind the printed wastegapes. I just wish they did dual molded legs for every minifigure. If you're gonna do printed, do it all the way around. Do it a dual mold and then print it on the front. Then it actually looks decent. Yeah, I know. Hello, welcome. Yeah, it should be dual molded legs if they're gonna do printed wastegapes. Otherwise, just do normal wastegapes. Because I guarantee it's cheaper than dual molding every single clone trooper leg. Hello, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see these guys. We're gonna put it together now. You know, I don't mind the helmet. I think it's not perfect, but it's fine. Could be worse. Here's a look at the helmet. It's got an ugly gray on the visor, which is not accurate at all, but I think it's fine. It's not a big deal by any means. I wish these are normal 501st troopers. We have too many 332nd. they overdo it with them. That is the most common clone trooper now. But it's fine. Even a normal and a 501st would have been cool. But, you know, it's fine. For 60? Yeah, absolutely. I highly recommend that. I mean, I just don't jump the gun. Make sure that the figure actually is like no cracks. You're getting a good value for it. Don't rush it. Clone Trooper number 1. I have like a million of these. I bought 10 of the 332nd battle packs, so like 40 plus whatever else from other sets. They're cool though, and they still haven't fixed the helmets, but whatever. What's the difference between the legs? There's a difference. Okay. Female one, male. I like them. I don't mind helmet holes. I think they're fine. For most people, they're going to be fine, I think. I like the Mandalorians. I don't mind them at all. I love these Mandalorians. They're my favorite Mandalorian armor in all of Star Wars, so I am more than happy with this, even though it's not perfect. Yeah, nice. All right, here's Fig 1. What do we think? I think it does take away. I will say that. The non-black visor does take away. You guys just stream hopping. It's very fun. But it takes away from the Fig. I will say that. That doesn't ruin it for me, though. I still think it's a great Fig. I will be army building them. Because I love Mandalorians. Very cool. What do we think of a Pokemon stream? I've been playing Pokemon a lot. This is Legends ZA. I don't know how to set it up, so the only way I'd make a stream of it is if someone could help me set it up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna look up tutorials and figure it out from there. But oh wow, they were black. So here's something that I'll put in my review, but I'm gonna say now. In the instructions, fair enough. That's fair. OBS. Anyway, I just want to put this picture in, mainly focusing on this guy's helmet. What do we notice? Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know if that'll work, though. We'll see. What do we notice about this helmet? Look at the visor. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so this helmet is black in the instructions. Yeah, I know. And it looks great. They just... Maybe it's a misprint. You never know. Maybe they'll go back and fix it. They've done it before. They won't. But they've done it before. But on the female one, it's normal. It's like it's not black. I'm going to scan through these pieces really quick mentally. Okay. If I get 10 of these, yeah, it's doable. I could make something with a couple of these. Might do 10, but we'll see. I've done 10 with other ones, and those videos are fun. Yeah, make sure to subscribe if you like the stream. I'm trying to grow as big as possible, guys. Which I know I hate telling people to subscribe, but it does help. As big as I can get, I would like to just be as big as possible, because if I can make this a job, I want to. Otherwise, just sit back and enjoy the stream. We have a little bit more. We're going to build this set twice, obviously. So, and then I'll call it quits because I'm going to go eat and I'm hungry. So, very simple barricade, but it works. You can mirror it. I don't know if but it won't be perfect if you mirror it. It's not bad by any means, though. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Depends how quick they do it. It really depends because for the Qui-Gon minifigure that I have, they did it very quickly before people can notice. Like at the first few were misprint technically, and then they switched it very quickly. The only way they do it is like if they did Fox, because they actually fixed Fox's torso. It's not as white, so maybe it's possible. But there's a good chance they won't, which is frustrating. But if they do, I will be buying a lot more of this set. I'll say that much. Thank you. Appreciate it. So there wasn't anything technically misprinted, but in the first copies that they came out with for a couple months, the beard color was different. The beard color was a lighter brown, and if you open up the set now, the beard color is a darker brown. It's a very noticeable difference if you see the figures side by side. Otherwise, it's very difficult to tell. But I'm 100% sure that I have it because I was able to see one at my work where I worked was like a Lego store, not an official one, but a used sets. And they had the new one, and it obviously was different. So if you bought the Sith Infiltrator at any point, look at your figure. If it's a reddish brown color, you probably have the expensive one. It's right now probably 60, 80 bucks. That set sealed is worth a crazy amount, though. I will say that. And you can see that if it's sealed because of the set number, not the set number, but there's like a specific number in the box that you can tell that it's that version of the set. It basically was a bricks and minifigs, but because we were in a smaller, I'll get to the other one in a second. But since it was a local small town, like it was a very small town, not very small, but it was smaller. So they bricks and minifigures. They said that they wouldn't do it because it's too small and they didn't think enough people would go in, which is other bullshit. Sorry for cursing, but that it's literally not true. There was plenty of people that were interested in it. They're actually expanding their shop. Like they had tons of sets, but they're making it bigger with the space they have, which is great. I collect Star Wars mainly, and then for a while I was doing some Marvel when the sets were actually good, and then they started making crappy sets again. Like Endgame era sets is kind of what I'm talking about. Like after that, Infinity War sets were great. Endgame era were decent. Some after were amazing. And then the past 2-3 years, they have not been good, personally. There's been some good ones, but not enough for me to buy. Might have bought a couple here and there. But Harry Potter as well. Yeah, I know. It's been a long time. Harry Potter is my biggest one right now. Stranger Things. I buy every single Stranger Things set. I'm thinking about buying the new Brickheads because I have the old ones. So we'll see. I have it. I don't hate it. I don't know what I think about it anymore. There was a time when I really liked it, but not as much anymore. No. That is a $650 set. That will not happen. I want it, but that's never happening. Also, they made $30 million on that set already. And that's not even the most they made. On that one set, they made 30 million. I don't remember who, but Jane Bricks, one of the bigger YouTubers for Lego, they did a video about saying how much money they've made, because there's been stats of like different companies that have like the amount of sets they've made, and they can tell like with some of it. I don't know. But it's a minimum of 30 million. It's a $650 set. Hello. Yep. Well, they're in America, they're already out of pre-order. And there was a site that had the numbers. Like there's a source that had numbers, and Jane Bricks sounded pretty confident in that source. So I trust him. He's a very big guy on YouTube, and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. I trust him. But yeah, it's crazy. It is quite insane. I will say that. But I want to buy the Eevee. I think I'll buy that, and then we'll go from there. Because the Eevee's simple. It's only $60, and the Pikachu is $200, I think. It's what is a little annoying though is that they're not in the same scale. But I mean, it's fine. I don't know. They might be. I would have to see them in person. I don't know if they are. Because the Eevee seems too small compared to the Pikachu, which should be about the same size. Yeah, no, it's insane. It's like 6,500 pieces. So it's not overpriced by any means. People are going to call it overpriced because it's Pokemon. It's really not, price per piece at least. Like there's a lot of pieces sitting in that set. I like this speeder build. It's a very good build. It's just missing the front side, which is a little annoying. I don't know. Pikachu is the only one I don't know. But I think it's 200. But they included an empty crate in this set, which if you watch MR's video, he puts it on the front of it. So it just like continues the front with the crate on it, which I think is kind of cool because it's just there. There's no lid or anything, and it's just an empty crate. And they don't show that you're supposed to put this on the front, but I'm assuming you're kind of supposed to. Yeah, it works. I mean, it looks better than the blank front, I think. It's not perfect by any means, but what you could do, just looking at this, is bring this forward by 1. It's not perfect, but that definitely looks a lot better if you just move it up by 1. You just a small modification. I'll do it right now. I could do a mod video on this set, even if it's simple. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out. And there's that. Which isn't that bad. It's a little far. I don't know. Even just moving is fine. Yep. Yeah, I mean, the Summer Wave looks good from what I've heard. Like they're going to be real sets. They're not going to be these crap that they're putting out. I'm actually happy that they're doing this crap with the sound bricks because it's just less sets I have to buy. And they can try it and fail because it's going to fail probably. I don't want to say that it's going to fail, but it's I'm not very confident with them, to be totally honest. I don't have a lot of confidence. Yep. Okay, so I was right with Eevee. I mean, and Pikachu. Yeah. I thought at first smart bricks would be cool. Like there's opportunity for them to be very good. But then I saw what the sounds actually were, and they're really bad. It's all 8-bit sounds, and they don't even sound like actual Star Wars ships, which is kind of dumb. Also, BB-8 sold out on Lego.com. I don't know how. That surprised me like crazy. That BB-8 sold out. Makes no sense to me. All right, we are on the last set of today. This guy right here. Last one. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I know. People still bought it, though. I don't understand why people would want that either. I guess people do like the sequels in some way, or at least BB-8. Okay, got the box open. Sorry. I just don't want to damage the boxes because I want one good one for my review. I had all the Knights of Ren. I sold them, though. Because I don't care about the sequels that much anymore. Even though they're very cool, it's just not something that I needed. And I could get the extra money. So and I bought some cool sets with it. So I was happy with my decision. Yeah, the sounds are terrible. Yep, exactly same here. Yeah. I mean, most of the sets that Ray was in kind of sucked, but it's not Ray her fault by any means. I think she was a good actress. Her character just had no character development and was just bland and not made well at all. Because she just suddenly is amazing with the Force, barely works for it, has no training. Like, literally no one trains her at all. Luke does nothing to help her. And suddenly she can just fight this Kylo Ren who trained under Luke and who is a great fighter just because she's good in the Force. Like, Anakin had to train his ass off to even beat Dooku, alone with even get on his level. Like, he trained his ass off. Yeah. They did everyone dirty. Except for Kylo Ren. That was like the only good character. And Harrison Ford wanted to be done, even though they brought him back. Even when his character was dead. I cannot wait for Clone Troopers to be at least this battle pack 2 out of $15. Very excited for that. I just have a habit of buying the battle packs too quick when they're already crazy expensive. La, la, la. Yeah, Leia, I don't know. It was cool. I like episode 8. Episode 8, I think, is the best out of all of them. But it just breaks every Star Wars lore out there. Like, everything about Star Wars. And it just breaks everything. It's not great for that. But a lot of the story was good on 8, though. Even though it's a shitty movie. Yep, I know. Like, if it wasn't Star Wars, it'd be a good movie. Yeah, but it's also not how the Force works. Or at least most of the time, that's not how it's ever worked. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. They did Luke very dirty. The sequel's not my favorite. I'll say that much. I put the legs on the wrong figs. Of course it did. I forgot the jetpacks. I'm going too fast. I love Rogue One. I think it's a great movie. Solo has its moments, but it's mostly not great. More of just a name money grab than anything, personally. It was a great timing after they literally just killed the character off. They're like, yep, now is the perfect time to make a movie with this as our main character, right when he's dead. I love Andor, though. Andor connecting to the Rogue One is honestly beautiful. Some of it is just amazing storytelling. It's very good. Yeah, it didn't need to be told at all. Yeah, Acolyte was terrible. I loved Bad Batch. I thought it was underrated. I loved the characters. I'm happy that no one died at the end. I just don't. I don't know. I don't like shows and stories where people are like, "Oh, I can't wait for all of these characters to die. Like, I hope this character dies. I hope this character dies. It would suck if this character dies." It's like, why can't we just enjoy the story for what it is and not have to worry about half the characters dying? Like, because it's not happening every single time. Like, Bad Batch, Stranger Things, Harry Potter, Star Wars, all of these things have like characters that like, oh, it's one final movie, they're done. Like they could die, they're not dying. I don't even want to know how many other movies that have been similar and shows that have been similar to that. It's okay with characters not dying. Yeah, I wouldn't say they ruined him, but they just changed his character for what he was. They could have done a lot better. There's like 2 episodes in that show that were amazing. Like the Luke episode is so good. It's like there was a different writer for it, and then they just went back to mediocre in the finale, even though there was a lot of good in the finale. I just think the biker gang was the problem more than anything. Those kid bikers that were like his minions now. That was the problem with that show. Everything else I liked except for those characters. Every time they went on screen, I would look away from my phone. There wasn't a lot, but with how he acted, what he says, what other characters say to him, including the line that Vader says of no disintegrations to Boba, just makes him look like a cold-blooded killer. And that's a very important line for the character because it just shows, hey, this character kills people and does it very, like, not mindlessly, but it's just like very okay with doing it. Yeah, exactly. That's fair. But there's minimal information, but there's still some. I'll say that much. That's not the right piece. Ugh. That I think that arc was great. I thought it was beautiful. It was a nice, like, different story. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. But it was like a nice story that included different cultures and like explored their culture. And just showed like, hey, these are pretty, like, they're a species that deserves to be seen. I don't like how Bubba killed Cad Bane though. That part was a little frustrating. But I don't know. I think they just dug themselves into a hole in the finale. They just wanted to do too much. It didn't work. The biker game just should have been removed entirely. That part was so unnecessary. He is very good. Cad Bane is definitely one of my favorite characters for sure, especially bounty hunters. Yeah, I was thinking about buying the Durmstrang ship. It would have been here today. Kind of happy that I didn't though, because I have no idea where I would put it. But I'm waiting for Gringotts. As soon as that comes back in stock, I'm buying it. Like, I'm not waiting a single day further from when that thing comes back in stock. I want to finish Diagon Alley, and I need it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. It's like, this isn't... He's too smart to get into that situation. Cad Bane did so much. He, like, beat the Jedi on so many different occasions and outsmarted them. I always forget about that, too. It's like, oh yeah, he's more than just a Bad Batch character. I haven't watched Star Wars in such a long time. It's kind of a problem. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kathleen Kennedy might be done, is what I've been hearing. More and more rumors about her being done, which she's one of the biggest problems for sure. Because I don't remember the director of Andor to direct that show and just be like anti-men the entire show. Not misogynist, but the complete opposite of misogynist, which is just as bad misogyny. She's not a great person, I'll say that much. Yeah, I don't know. She said some weird stuff, I think, but I don't know. Well, actually, I don't remember. I think it was a political opinion, so I think it's fine. I just don't remember why she got fired though. Like, not fine, but just like it's not. I don't know, but I don't think people should be fired for political opinions, especially if it's controversial. I don't know how to word that right, but I think you know what I mean. I think. Yeah, I've never watched Doctor Who, but Disney likes ruining everything right now. Like, Marvel was on such a good streak, and then Bob Iger got way too greedy. Like, Kevin Feige had a plan going in. Bob Iger told him, "You have to do this. You have to make these shows. You have to keep going." So Kevin Feige was pushed to his limits. He didn't defend his franchise, so things got carried away from him, and that's why we have all the crap we have had for so many years. And now Kevin Feige is taking back control over his company. Okay. Chat, we are done. We're going to take a quick look at everything, and then we're going to call it good for today. I'm going to put all the extra pieces in the extra pieces bin. Okay. We will start. Yeah, that could have been a good theme, but I'm assuming it just didn't sell well enough. We're going to start with the Harry Potter set. This is the only time they've ever made this in Lego. At this scale, that is. It looks great. Both figs are great. 2 Death Eaters, which were exclusive to the very expensive sets, and now are coming in this set and a couple other cheaper sets like Luna's House. And then this set also includes this, so like you could have a Death Eater on the broom here, like that, which is cool. Reviews will come out soon of these. I might wait because I want videos in March. We'll see though. These might be March videos. Indiana Jones I haven't seen. I haven't seen a lot of random movies. I kind of just am a comfort movie person. Once I like a movie, I like watching it again. Then we have the Star Wars sets. So we have two of these, two speeders, and then two of these barricades. You might be able. I would probably mirror them, but I mean it kind of works. You can put them side by side. I definitely would probably mirror these though. It'll look better. So it's not that. We'll do it right now. It'll take 2 seconds. Because it's like these things are like 10 pieces each. It's almost nothing. It's more than 10 pieces, but it's almost nothing. Two seconds, chat. I also don't think I have a brick separator anymore, which is not good. So I have to get a bigger set at some point. Okay, we have now mirrored this. Like if you do that, it looks a lot better. I don't know. It's a cool barricade though. It's a nice slope, I think. It looks good. So this looks good, right? You can't put them perfectly together, but like you can angle them. It's a nice barricade. It looks better. I would definitely, if you buy 2 of them, mirror it. Speeders, fine. Then we have all the clones, 2 of each. They're identical. They look fine. I don't care about helmet holes. I think it's fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. I don't care as much. And then we have the Mall Commandos, which are beautiful, except for the visor, but what are you going to do? It's fine. One small flaw. And yeah, that is everything. I know, exactly. Like, most of the time I don't care. They're so small that I don't mind. Yep. But that's everything for tonight. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna play some Pokemon for a couple hours, like I did the last 3 nights. I'm trying to beat the entire game, so we'll see. Please subscribe, like the stream if you would. That'd be amazing. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow as much as possible. Share the channel as well. If you have any Lego friends, share it to them. Share as much as possible. Again, like to be more popular, but that takes time, and I'm not begging for subscribers, but I would definitely like to be able to do this as a full-time job someday, or just make some money so I can make better videos. I want a new camera at some point. I want a full computer, so I can make proper videos, proper lights, proper tripods, proper everything. That's the goal. And then more sets, more mocks, city, Harry Potter, all of it. Okay. Those are dreams. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.